Ec7 Commitments. Soul-to-soul talk. Commitments. Life guiding conversations with Morai, Amoro and Jenai summer. Can you speak more about commitments, Morai? Asked Jenai. A commitment is a decision of making a commitment in a relationship. And for you to know, there are many relationships in our life, as we have a relationship with everything and everybody. Like for instance, a home and the relationship with the home, the landlord, the contract and rent. A family house with rules and regulations, mostly not in written format. A partner through a marriage with a contract, vows and hopefully lots of talks. A job with a contract, job description and salary. Our physical body with many rules we don't even know about. And our soul we are not even in touch with. Before going to make any commitment, an investigation is required in order to understand any consequences in the future. So, is the home worth it to me with the realization in what state it is in? Most children feel that they have no say in the family house, but forget that they are visitors. They may have to wait to set the rules when they have their home themselves. Do I know that there is the duality in me and the other, and that there are many masks and adventures I cannot control? Do I take the job out of desperation or other reasons, and do I agree with the ruled salary? Do I realize that taking care of this body, I need to make a study of its manufacturing? Am I really sure about the spiritual teacher and the teachings, or are there any doubts? All day long we make decisions, but without realizing that there are commitments, and for most of all we do not make proper investigations. Like the decision to sit in front of the TV and computer, going for a dinner and eating, lighting a cigarette or drinking juices or alcohol, is oftentimes a part of life's routine. We forget that it is connected to making a commitment, but without proper investigation. What about all the consequences of not knowing what we are going into and having to face consequences? So here, Jenai, there are 5 pillars that can help in any commitment. Acceptance. I need total acceptance of the state, of the house, the family I'm in, the partner, the job, the body, mind and soul. Without total acceptance, there is no foundation and no start, only a state of confusion and unconsciousness. Without accepting the heritage, we have only obligations, trouble, and here and there a such-called happy moment. Without fully accepting, we judge and complain with no ending in sight. So, do I accept the condition of the house and am I willing to pay the price? Okay? No, then there is nothing to complain about anymore. Maybe there will be future negotiations, maybe not. Do I accept the house rules? When I do not, I set myself up for trouble. Maybe I can talk about them, but maybe not. Do I accept my partner with all positives and negatives, with all the endless characters who are actually also inside me? Maybe somebody is going on a changing trip, but maybe not. Do I accept the job, the rules, the job description and salary? When yes, no, stop complaining, just accept the job and do your very best. Do I accept the state of my body it is in today? When not, I have already an enemy to begin with. Do I accept the spiritual teacher and his teachings? When yes, follow the instructions and there is nothing to complain about anymore. Unconditional love. When I do not unconditionally love the components of the relationship, the house, the family, my partner, my job, my body, my path, I will have a love-hate relationship. It will always be I love you but, or when. As long as this, plus the pointing finger stays in the game, it will be a game, only with heavy struggles. Giving sufficient time. Do I take care of the house? Do I participate in the family? Do I really spend enough time with my partner? Am I the 1-minute manager or the escape artist in the job? Do I really spend quality time with my body and nurture it optimally? Do I spend time with my soul, and do I put enough time into my spiritual work? When not, it all ends up in indigestion, not being able to deal and digest the situations, and anger, will service. Adaptability. Everything in life is subject to changes, and am I willing to accept and go with the flow? A commitment can only last through flexibility and adaptability, as all is an ongoing adventure, without any real security, otherwise it would not be an adventure. Selflessness. Do I realize that I came without anything and without anybody, and will depart one day alone and empty-handed? All is just a gift, serving me, and me serving it. I cannot hold on to anything or anybody. I cannot control anything, for things control me, even my conditioned way of thinking. Nothing and nobody is my possession. After any decision to commit to anything, it becomes the effort and care we put into it, but without any expectation. Otherwise it becomes manipulation. Last but not least, all commitments are just a timeshare project of sharing time, with the exception of spending time with our soul and the Creator, who both live forever. Thank you, Morai. I made some notes and hope I will be able to implement these 5 pillars. Jenai, just do your best. And it is not easy to constantly stay awake and aware.